Hey everybody, it's your boy Fred Moline, board certified psychiatric nurse practitioner. I'm here to discuss a new topic today about anxiety. Yes, anxiety. Man, this word has been, man, look, I'm gonna start off by saying I'm happy that I'm talking about anxiety because it's a real worldwide issue that a lot of people suffer from. It doesn't matter what it is, everybody and their mama been through anxiety or deal with anxiety. And to this day, there's individuals that probably is not even being, treated and they're self-medicating because it's something that everybody deal with. I'm here to educate you guys, and what I educate my clients on is what is anxiety, right? Because I get my clients that come to me and ask me, man, I'm anxious, man. Why do I feel like this? Or, I've taken everything and nothing seems to cure this. Listen, anxiety will never go away as long as you live. Anxiety is a normal response. You might not want to hear that, but you actually need it to survive. It actually does help you sometimes in certain situations. Picture this. Have you ever been in a situation, and this is going to go back to norepi, which is one of the receptors that plays a role in how we feel in our anxiety. Also serotonin. In my last video I spoke about serotonin. But norepi. Okay. If you're ever in a situation where it was a dog right in front of you, everybody has seen a dog or ran from a dog. Okay. Norepi is our fight and flight. It's our survival mode. It's what we call, that's another word for anxiety, is when our anxiety acts the way it is, makes us feel like we're so tight we can't move. What's going on is that when we're in these type of moments, our norepi is up there. So what end up happening in our body breaking down is this. Picture you in front of a dog and your norepi is elevated and you're anxious. Your concentration is not there. You're not thinking about what your mom is cooking. You're not thinking about what you're going to eat today. You're thinking about surviving. Norepi is another word for survival. Your anxiety is survival. So every time you're anxious, your body is trying to survive something, right? So especially when it feels like it's in harm's way. It doesn't see it, but it's basing it from how you feel it and what are because you're telling your body that something is happening to me. I'm about to get hurt. So your body starts to act out. Say, okay, ooh, she's about to get hurt, or he's about to get hurt. Let's just start constricting the body so he can survive, right? So that dog right now, you're scared because you think that dog is gonna bite you. So your body is like, oh my gosh, you at harm's way right now. So you're not thinking straight because you're focused on this dog. You don't want to use the bathroom because you're not thinking about using the bathroom. So everything that shuts down. You don't want to boo boo. You don't want to pee pee. It shuts down. Your heart rate is up and you're sweating because you're trying to see how you're gonna survive, and that's what your body is doing, right? Because it's trying to survive. Now granted, there's some individuals that's always on this mode throughout the day that cannot stop getting out of this mode, that they have a hard time controlling that. So their no epi is always acting out, because so the body's constantly saying you're in harm, you 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 in harm, and you that's where you get this feeling of you're so tight, because that's what's going on. There's medication that helps that, and there's your benzos, there's your SSRIs, to help these type of issues. Some individuals have self-medicated with that, which is not good. Have used alcohol, used marijuana to self-medicate with this anxiety because they're trying to calm that down. That's where you hear a lot of people always trying to calm themselves down, so they use or they self-medicate to calm that down. What they're calming down is another receptor I want to touch on. You have your glutamate and you have your GABA. And this is why benzos and even alcohol plays a role in that. So your glutamate is like sugar. It's like it's your excitatory, response. Pretty much when you're excited, like your anxiety. Anything that it's up, it makes you feel up, is excitatory. So your glutamate is your excitatory. And then you have your GABA, which is what kind of brings you down, right? So when they give you benzos or you receive benzos, it works on that GABA to calm you down. because they don't want you. They want to bring that. They want to bring that glutamate down. So that's why when you drink alcohol or you take benzos, we always educate you not to take it at the same time because they're both working the same receptors of your GABA to bring that glutamate down. So when anybody dealing with anxiety, my main thing that I always try to kind of push my clients to, again, I know you're going every video I'm gonna keep saying that, is therapy. Why therapy? When you're anxious, you have a problem coping. Drugs cannot be the only way. I'm not trying to call you a fiend. I'm not trying to call you a pill popper. No, I'm trying to say that I don't want you to depend on something because your mind is smart enough to know that anytime you in harm's way, the only way to feel relaxed is to do drugs or to do anything to feel good. Just like, because your mind is seeing that. So, okay, I'm scared, I'm anxious, I need to do benzos, or I need to drink, or I need to smoke. Your body is saying that the only way you can feel better is to go do these things. If you don't, your anxiety is going to go through the roof. And that's why when people's on these type of controlled substance or any other medication, their bodies depend on it because we've kind of programmed our mindset to depend on these medications just to alleviate our issues. So I always educate my clients to go and seek therapy because you need to find another way to cope when you're anxious, and even put in a position when you're feeling anxious how to cope when you're going through that, because it's normal. It's just that we're telling ourselves that it's not normal. There's a lot of therapies like CBTs, which is cognitive behavior therapy, which focus on the way we think, which can play a part of how we behave. And I always tell patients to focus on therapy, because if you're able to find a way to cope through anxiety, then when you do go through these, situations, you know that it's normal. That is normal for you when you're about to take an exam to feel anxious. That is normal for you when you're about to meet a girl for the first time, you're going to be anxious, or the guy for the first time, you're going to feel anxious. It's normal for you that when you're around a room with people that you don't know, you're going to feel anxious. So it's normal. But we have to keep letting people know that it's normal to feel like that. But there's ways to cope so that way you don't have to depend on substance or any medications. Not saying medication, but if it's a medication to treat anxiety, but we don't want you to depend on substance that's causing you even worse issues, that people are dying, they're overdosing on fentanyl, they're having psychosis with marijuana, they're having all these liver medical issues when they use these substances to help with this anxiety, and then more and more people are dying every year because of that. So more videos on anxiety coming soon. Thank you, everybody.